The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. How you guys doing?
DropTop. Zaza.
Okay.
We gon' pull up in some Tahoes. Fill with my niggas and bitches. They don't get money, the motto. Shredding waves like I'm Otto.
What's up? Back with another new episode of the StyleBeasting podcast with me, Don't Wall. And then we're back with episode 67. Yeah, 67. And it was a busy week last week. Trying to record. The whole me and my family here and a couple more of my family members got sick from COVID. Well, me and my mom caught this slight little flu. My niece caught COVID. My stepdad had to quarantine because his wife had COVID. His wife had COVID, and then my niece's father and his mom caught COVID. So it was just like, damn. Everybody just caught it. Like, it was just a wild week because when one person got sick, everybody had to get like tested. And luckily, me, my mom, and Ash didn't have it, but it was still a rough week because I couldn't go to work because I deal with cutting meat and shit. So I can't be hawking up loogies and sneezing and shit. So I take a day off, but it was a well-needed day. Got sat down, got my thoughts together and just relaxed. So I really wasn't doing shit. But I tried, but at least had trying to record some shit. Oh, well, what was I doing? No, I was recording because I was just hogging on loogies. I just did a cover for this podcast that week in lieu of all the new stuff that came out prior. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was bad, but I wasn't like hawking up like blood and shit. It was like I got sick. Excuse me. And it was just like a rough ass week because going to work sick sucks. And even trying to smoke fucking sucks because I can't because I already told you guys this last time I got sick. When I get sick, ain't no smoking. So it was just me sober, just chilling. And as a kid, you're like, oh man, I can get sick and just stay home and not go to school. But as an adult, you're not going to work and you can't do anything because you're sick and you don't want to go out, especially in these times where one little illness can spark up some shit. So you don't want to be that guy and just go somewhere where full of people and just sneezing and shit and somebody else might get sick. So I was treating it just like when we were bunkering down for those 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks twice last year. We just stayed in the house. We really didn't have any guests over, and we try to keep each of ourselves contained in our room, so we're not just sneezing on each other and getting us even sicker or sneezing on Maya. But yeah, that was a rough week after getting that, and I'm feeling better now, and she is too, thank God. It was just that first 2 days, boy. I think I caught the shivers so bad, bro. It was horrible, bro. I thought I was dying, nigga. I thought I had fucking my sugar was low. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I was like, nigga, this shit hit me so fucking hard. I was in the house stuck underneath covers, shivering. You just threw me in fucking Alaskan water. I never want to feel that way ever again. And thank God they sent out those COVID tests, because if not, I would have been SO fucking L. Because I definitely when I woke up, I was like, oh shit, they did send this one. And thank God my mom knew what this shit was, and we took one. I had to take another one because it came out inclusive, so I did it again just to make sure. But Can't be too sure out here because that was crazy. Especially since we were just like always holding Maya and like always like giving her hugs and kisses. So us being that close, anybody could have got it from her. So thank God that we are past that bridge and we're all getting better and shit. So thank God for that. But in lieu of, well, other not great news. Well, no, actually, no. It's I don't even know what kind of news it is, but um, if I'm not mistaken, Canada has banned guns. Hold on, let me look this up.
Nani?
Okay, here it is. Here it is. So, okay, so this is what it is. Most owners of what Canada calls military style assault weapons will be required to turn over their firearms to a government buyback program under legislations introduced on May 30th, which, and I'm getting this from New York Times, which would tighten the country's already stringent control of firearms. The Canadian government also announced that new regulations that will ban the sale of or purchase, importation, or transfer of handguns. We are capping the number of handguns in this country, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said on that Monday. So it's looking like Canada is banning guns. So, and this could be a positive and a negative thing because, well, I don't see the U.S. banning handguns or assault rifles. That's no. Even if we wasn't money hungry and greedy and didn't care, I don't think we were gonna stop that anyways. So it's gonna be we seeing the evolution go from guns to not guns for Canada. Oh, I guess we'll see how that goes. Well, heavy duty assault rifles or shit or shotguns, because I don't think they're talking about like. Well, they might be to be talking. Yeah, they said military firearms, so assault rifles do count for that. So yeah, you definitely don't want that going on. So I guess it's just going to be pistols, modified pistols. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're going to reinstate. Well, they might depend on, but if they already passed it, chances are they're not going to like unpass it. If well, it depends on how things change. If crime goes up and niggas are buying guns to defend themselves, then yeah. But if it does go up and nothing changes, I guess we find out what or the what out of 10 how many are going to outright shoot. So I guess the science of that would be better, and I don't know. It's like it's going to be weird because like I don't think Canada has like a lot of gun violence over there. I guess I'm thinking more on the American side, as in like take away the assault rifles in America, and you basically got everybody just carrying around pistols. But knowing how many gun fanatics and people who are really about their Second Amendment aren't gonna let that shit fly, because there's many people that I know who's like, nah, I ain't about to give up my guns. Fuck that. Like, and it's gonna start a whole like in war, and then it's gonna break people. It's gonna break people's Second Amendment rights. So now it's just gonna be a war of rights and shit. Which I mean, I understand why people be mad on both sides. Assault right. There's a lot of people influx of assault rifles people dying from, but on the other hand, I see the people who have the guns like, hey, I like guns, and I want to have something to protect me and my family if something goes down in my house or in my quarters. So yeah, that's a whole thing that people were just riled up on Twitter about too. Because when I saw it, I was like, nah, there's no way in hell that the candidates did that big move. And I was like, damn, they actually did that big ass move. So I was like, shit, niggas did it. I don't know. We'll see. Have to see in the future. See what they got to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But I guess, well, time will tell. Some more funny stuff happened on the timeline. A rapper named Bandsman Kevo got BBL, and like in my head, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna get no lipo just to put abs on when I was like, he's not fat, but he won't. But it was like you could have hit the gym. Like the chances, like how like some women get BBLs and like work out in the gym to keep that BBL body. I seen pictures of him prior to him getting that fucking ab. Like this nigga could have like went to the gym for like a half a year and got it. But like this nigga went and got a liposuction, and like I'm looking at, I'm like, bro, that shit look like some shit. Like I ain't never one to type to judge a nigga, but damn, my nigga, like what the fuck is wrong with that nigga? That nigga got abs put on him.
Hey yo, what the?
Excuse me. I'd rather be fat than you just like put lipo abs in my body. Like now this nigga look like Larry the Lobster for fucking SpongeBob. And don't even like I think he's the same rapper who got Kevin Samuels tattooed on him. And I ain't got no beef with that, but like the abs and the tattoo ain't like a good combination. Like if you would have just got the abs, if like I would just make fun of you. Now you having the abs and Kevin tattooed on you, now it's like sorry boy. The first one, the tattoo's a slide, but like them together is not a slide. Like even getting the ABL, that's still out of pocket. But you getting like that's just, oh my god, bro, nigga, there's no way in hell like I'm not gonna, niggas need to let that nigga live, let him live for doing that dumbass shit. Like I think Funk Flex got like a BBL too, and I'm like, cause somebody posted him getting like, this is like 2-3 years ago, like him getting the fat sucked out of him, and I was like, why the fuck somebody posted that? But I still can't deal with. I still can't believe that nigga got ABL. That's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. So yeah, Bandsman Kevo, you got your abs, so you better live with them. But for the final little tidbit or some news out here, before I get to my BS sport takes, fucking Amber Heard lost in court. She lost the defamation case, and so yeah, that what you get for lying, bitch. So I'm not gonna feel sorry for her. Hey, I'm not gonna go through day by day legal woes, because she already sounded like she was lying pre-trial. So boom, everything that she told us was a lie from Johnny. Johnny never beat on her, so bitch. Whatever. And people are still trying to say, well, they're both bad people. No. Johnny may be a bad person, but for the context of what we're talking about, the court case, Amber Heard lied on Johnny about getting assaulted and being a bad person and being a piece of scum. So she lost. Shut the fuck up, people who still support Amber Heard. Get your shit together. Amber Heard, you getting put in the op pack. In the za. So, yeah, women that act like Amber Heard, please stay as far away from me as you possibly can.
Cry me a river, Justin Timberlake.
And I think that's it for the stuff that went on last week, really. So I guess I'm gonna get into the big shit, my BS sports takes for right now.
Time to play the game.
Again, I was wrong. I thought the Celtics was gonna lose game one, but they ended up winning. But I was right that the Golden State Warriors was gonna win that next one. So I I got the Golden State Warriors at 7, but if the Celtics don't win back to back at Boston, then I think they can win in 6. But I'll have to see how that goes. But my prediction was wrong. Well, I was wrong on one of them. I was like half right because I said I wanted the Mavericks to win, but Golden State. I knew the Golden State Warriors was in my hearts of hearts that they were going to win it all. So I was half right. I wish it would have been the Bucks versus Golden State Warriors, but like I said, my prediction was wrong, and hopefully next year it happens. But I'm gonna put my money in the Golden State Warriors. I think they're about to go ahead and get this dub and call it a day. Now I don't know. It's not gonna be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep because they're too good of a team to get swept, I believe. But Jimmy did his thing, man. Jimmy was working. Now I am not gonna hold him fully accountable for for everything that went on. I'm not gonna do that, but he went out there and balled his ass off and tried to do his best to pull his team out the water and pull him into the Eastern Conference Finals and win, but they couldn't get it done. But I still have high hope for the Heat next year. I had high hope for them I think last year, but I think some injuries happened last year, so they couldn't. But I still believe in the Heat, and hopefully they get some. They don't trade Tyler Hero, or they don't trade anybody. I hope they keep everybody. But like I said, Warriors in 6 or 7. Next year it's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be even rougher for everybody to get out their perspective, East versus West, and get into a certain seed, the 1 through 8 seed for everybody, because I feel like all the teams are gonna take it seriously and they're gonna ball their ass off because the Charlotte Hornets almost went there if it wasn't for Trae Young shooting the lights out all the fucking time. But segue into this, Miles Bridges was, I guess, not blasted on on the internet or Instagram, but he took a picture of him holding a joint and a cup of purple stuff, and people online already just targeting him and stuff, saying why are you drinking lean and smoking weed, which I thought they would lax on doing smoking weed in the NBA, but to the cup being purple, he said it was pink lemonade. I don't know what it was. I hope it wasn't promethazine. He's a basketball player, so I don't think he needs to be drinking lean. Actually, nobody should be drinking lean because it's really harmful for you. But I'm nobody's father. I can only tell you people. I can only give people little advice, and if you don't take it, it's on you. Well, the NFL's coming up pretty damn soon, and nobody's really doing anything crazy right now. The only thing that's going on is Deshaun Watson in his case, and how the numbers just jumped up to like 66 women and 17 visits. And I'm like, nigga, that math is like mad crazy that how many this nigga had in one room at a time or whatever. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing really crazy going on oh, Kaepernick got signed to the fucking Raiders, so as a backup quarterback. So let's see if he's backup quarterback ready, because if he has a good running game and a somewhat decent good throwing game, the Raiders might make it to the playoffs and win the whole Super Bowl if they keep this up. Because they almost beat Joe Burrow ass last year, but they didn't. So I have high hopes for this team. Because I was a Giants fan, but now I'm a Ravens / New Las Vegas Raiders fan. So don't hate on me. I've been a Giants fan since before they beat the Patriots and after they beat the Patriots the second time. So I don't want to hear it. But they just fucking up and fucking up and fucking up. But if they do well this season, I'm not going to jump ship. I'm going to congratulate them and keep it pushing. But I think that's it for my PS Sports takes. Like I said, nothing really happening, and it's a little lax on the NFL part because niggas ain't getting traded and niggas ain't really like playing. And the NBA is just 2 games up. Hopefully they don't lose. The Warriors don't lose because I got some money on it. And geez, I'm trying to win some money. So now out of the fucking sports, let's get into the games. Okay, so before I get into the real reason why I'm here, because you can obviously tell by the cover, I'm gonna get into the other video games before I get to the main one. So, not ReZero. Damn, whoa. Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out, and the trailer, like, I'm not a big Resident Evil fan, so this is gonna the trailer isn't gonna hit me as hard, but I could have sworn they were gonna do like the next reinstallment of Resident Evil, because you already beat the vampire chicks. I guess unless that whole you dying and your daughter taking the mantle, I guess if that's the end story of Resident Evil 8, was it 8? 9, whatever. I don't know I don't know what Resident Evil on, but if it was the end of that whole village one, I thought they were gonna go into his daughter, but I guess we're just doing a remake, which it looks beautiful. Excuse me. We didn't see any gameplay, but the trailer was creepy enough. By the looks of it and by the memes of the old Resident Evil 4, I hope they still kept those. And I think, because I didn't really play Resident Evil 4. I just saw like a walkthrough from Maximilian Dude, and he loves Resident Evil. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm reading this. I'm not reading it. Damn, I'm not reading it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I hope that guy who buys shit from me is still there from the what you buying or what you selling. Like, I hope he's still in there. And mind you, I'm recording this like 2 days later from the first part. I had to babysit and a lot of other stuff was on my plate. But I'm still back. I'm still here. And yeah, I was like going through and I was like, damn, this shit's nice. And what else? What else dropped that same day? Oh, I'm definitely buying PS5. And I guess because, damn it, every good game is coming for the PS5 pretty damn soon. And Street Fighter 6 got announced. And it's going to be on the Xbox because it wasn't when Street Fighter 5 came out, but they're bringing it back. And it's going to be on the PS5 with the PS4. So I'm super fucking hyped that Street Fighter 6 is coming out. Like, man, I don't know. Okay, hold on. What was I doing? I was holding my niece, and my girl was right beside me. She was so confused about what the fuck I was looking at. Like, she never seen me brighten up that fast looking at that game. Like, that trailer was so fucking hard. And like the first part of the trailer, I think we're gonna do some Def Jam Vendetta type shit. And if that's the case, oh my god, bro, this might be the Vendetta we were waiting for. And looking at the trailer, everybody's gotten older. There's some new people. Luke looks way better from when his Street Fighter 5 days, which I think there's been a time jump too. Because if you look at Luke from 5 to 6, he looked like he gained some like muscle and got taller. But looking at the trailer, everything was beautiful. They made Chun-Li Asian. She's still bad. There's
If you keep staring like that, I'm gonna blush.
a new school guys on the lookout now, because there's Luke, Chun-Li, Ryu, Jaime, Kimberly that was on the end of the trailer that was in the back, the girl in the trailer that Chun-Li was fighting, and the character list got leaked that same day too. But Capcom really didn't give a fuck. They really were happy about it because everybody was fucking lit for Street Fighter 6. Like, cause Street Fighter 5, like, I'm gonna be real with you, that shit was a downfall for me. Like going from 2, 3, 4, and then going to 5, it was like such a letdown, man. Like it was so bad. Like I tried to I really tried to give my all in Street Fighter 5, but man, that shit was pure fucking garbage.
Basura.
And I didn't even try to pick it up. It was so bad that I didn't even look at any FGC tournaments for it. Like it was that bad. That's that like, and I watched FGC tournaments for anything, but like the game was that bad that like me watching made me throw up.
Basura.
Because it was like so much shit in there that wasn't there. It was like mainly, it became like some weak ass footsie game. But yeah, that's the past. Street Fighter 5 is behind me. This new Street Fighter 6 is the shit. They already got the system, their combat system. They already talked about it. It's called the drive system, and it runs on parries that are like true parries, some graffiti, focus attack, hyper armor because it eats like 2 hits. And I think everybody has either 2 to 3 supers. I think Ryu has 3 because we see him on, if you go to the website, it shows that he could do 3 supers. I'm recording this later, so obviously I seen the Guile trailer that came out today. So I'm gonna get to that too, but I'm gonna get through the trailers I seen, then I get the Guile. Bro, like the combat system is so beautiful. Like, bro, I can't even get the words out. Like, my nigga, comparing 5 to this trailer 6 is like leap and motherfucking bounds. Like, the combat system's way fucking better. Like, I know this is like super early to say this shit, and the game doesn't come out to next year, but man, there's no game. They cannot make this game worse than Street Fighter 5. Like, 5 is probably the worst fighting game. Well, to me, the worst Capcom fighting game of this era. Checking it out, and the drive system was so fucking good. And you can do simple mode, which is just, instead of actually having to do like quarter circle forward or half circle back or the Shoryuken motion, you can easily just do forward in a punch, down in a punch, up in a punch, and down back as a punch, down and left as a punch. And it takes away from some of your moves because I think you can only do 4 moves on the directional pad. But if your character has like 12 moves or 10 moves, you really can't do all 10 moves because you're limited to 4. So even though they made it simpler for people who don't play fighting games, it made it like handicapped them a little bit. And I kind of guess it is a handicap to be on simple mode, because if you can't do a Shoryuken, you can just auto combo into one. And I think they added auto combos to this one too. But still, it's still just like Dragon Ball Z Fighters. it's an auto combo, but if you don't do a true combo, it's not going to do as much damage or look as good. There's not that much stuff out yet, so we don't know if they brought back option selects or is stuff going to be meaty.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And by meaty, it's like a fighting game term for like.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Say if I do if I do Bardock's level 3 before they nerfed it, I can jump at you, do a move mid air, and like you have to go into like a block stun again. I don't think they're gonna try to do meaty stuff like that, but that's for the future and for us to find out. But I've looked at the trailer at least like 3 times a day for the past week, and like it's so beautiful, man. It's like it hits my heart to look at Street Fighter and know that it's back, and I'm gonna get back in the fighting game scene again, and it's gonna be horrible. It's really gonna be bad. I told everybody, 2023, when this game comes out, you ain't gonna be seeing me. Not a lick, not a motherfucking lick. But I might as well go ahead and get to the characters, and I'll probably start with Guile since I saw the trailer. Bro, my nigga, Guile looks beautiful. Like, they gave that nigga buff, that nigga stocky. Bro, that nigga outfit fire, that nigga's mad build. They gave that nigga eyebrows after 30 fucking years. He got a goatee, and his hair looks cool. And the way they had him like in the game makes me want to play him. Like, I might actually fucking play Guile. I never played Guile. I played Guile in Street Fighter 4 a little bit because I had to learn to play charged characters, play Balrog, and who else was charged? Yeah, no, I didn't play Guile because I didn't like how you had to cancel you had the FDC the flash kick into his Sonic Hurricane forward, and I barely got to learn how that. It was Chun-Li that I had to practice with to get good with Balrog, but that's neither here nor there. But Guile, I'm gonna actually pick up this charge character because that nigga is mad swaggy. He has target combos. They made his old V skills into actual moves. So you like Guile went from a nigga that's only had 3 moves to having like 7. That's how I know everybody's gonna at least have like 7 to 10 moves, because that nigga they gave him 2 of his V skills. That's 2 already. He already has 3 bare at the start, so that's 5. And if they give him that target combo into something else, they're gonna give this nigga some fire shit. So it's gonna be, bro, I'm gonna learn how to play Guile because they made that nigga look so fucking cool. Like, his Sonic Hurricane looks amazing. His fucking his V skill too, when he starts throwing fucking Sonic booms like they fucking energy blast from Dragon Ball Z, that still looks good. That's a good like pressure to hold people down. But his level 3, oh my fucking god, bruh, that nigga. Hold on, let me look at that shit because I had to look at it again. That fucking trailer, bruh. That nigga Guile was mad swaggy. And the way he did it was even swaggier. Cause I think, hold on. So let me see it. Hold on. I'm looking at it right now. And if I'm looking at it, he parried into the flash. So this I know it's a charge move. But bro, cause he went into the fucking parry into either it was a parry into the yeah it definitely is a charge move because he parried in the low. So he hit him with the flash kick, hit him with a sonic boom, hit him with a flash kick under the sonic boom, hits you while you're on the ground, and then gives you another flash kick. He gives you 3 flash kicks and a big ass sonic boom as an attack. Because all Guile's other moves, because if you go by his Street Fighter 4, he had Sonic Hurricane and Flash Kick. but these are way better. So that's why I'm like happy, because if you look at the leaked character list, which I have in my hand, you see Ryu, Ken, Zangief, Dazim, E Honda, Blanca, Guile, and this is how I know this leak's real, because he was wearing the exact same outfit. Chun-Li, Cammy, DJ, Rashid, Jury, some new nigga, Akuma, 4, 5, 6 new niggas along also. And I think that is DJ and Rashid. So, and Akuma looks like it looks like Super Saiyan 5 and back in 2001. And in this one, Cammy has pants on. So, but there was another leak of Cammy in her old school ass clapping onesie, doing her super, and she looks good. Like everything that got leaked looks amazing. Jury looks even better. Rashid looks fire. Rashid's new outfit's fire. Akuma's outfit's fire. People are making jokes that fucking Ryu took Akuma's shoes, which is hella funnier. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they're only going to show the first row of characters, which is Ryu, Ken, Zangief, Dazim, E Honda, Blanca, Guile, and Chun-Li, because those are like the staple of the first. Actually, I think that was Street Fighter 2. Those were like the main row of guys. And I don't see Bison, so he's out of here. But Jamie, the new guy, along with Luke, is in there, because they're probably the new starting characters, like the new Supernova characters. But this list looks legit, man. Like, I can't wait to see Zangief. Oh my god, bro, Zangief. They about to give Gief, like, you can't jump with Gief. They about to make Gief, because D already says he's in Street Fighter 2, he had his second super. He said he protects the skies. This nigga, bro, what if they make his Ultra 2 as a move, bro? They gonna make this nigga OP. Oh my god, I can't even think about how good these characters are. And another little hint, a little leak too. I think they made Ken depressed, because if you look at Ken, he has a not kept up beard, and he looks really like beat up. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with Ken if they make him in the violent Ken. So we don't know. The game's looking good, the leak's looking good, everything's looking great, man. I'm sold. I'm fucking sold, bro. Like this, I'm like, if you don't know how sold I am, I'm in 150 fucking %. I'm in. I cannot wait to play this motherfucking game. Oh, I can't wait to play.
Just like music. Yeah.
Oh shit, before I forget about the music. I guess big in music right now, Young Thug and still going through his RICO trial with Gunna and the whole YSL camp. And by the looks of it, people has been saying like one of his people's in there snitching on him, but it's not 100%. You know, people just say it. Anybody snitching to get the timeline in a trance or whatever. But until it fully pans out, I'm not gonna pan into it. Kevin Lyles had to come up there and speak on Young Thug and his signees, and he was crying because he had to defend these men and women that's up here that we don't know for sure if what the charges they're facing is what the charges that they actually did or not. But Kevin Lyles has defended many people in hip hop. Not Too Short, but DMX, Rough Riders, Dipset, and what was that other crew I remember he defended? The 2 Live crew. He defended all of them in hip hop in court, and he's sitting up there defending hip hop again. And watching him cry out there didn't really help out. It didn't help me feeling better about this case, because this is a super serious case, and a lot of lies are there. And it was even sicker watching the people in the court laugh at Thug that asked to use the bathroom, and the judge had to tell him to stop, chill out with that, because that was just nasty watching. That's nasty watching it in regular people. It doesn't matter if it was like famous or not. It's just crazy like how like once you're incarcerated, that people look at you like you're a joke. And there's rumors, and it's like the judge stated that Young Thug is a danger to the community, and people in the group and outside the group are like scared of Thug. So that's wild to me too. Another sad thing. Did sad because it's sad. Miles Bridges posted on Instagram with him with like some lean in a cup and some weed, and the more scary part, people were making jokes on that too, because people were saying Adam Silver's looking at Luke smoking hookah. I think, what was his name? John Morant chugging Casamigos down on Instagram Live, and that happening. It's people going to get reprimanded, and it was already like rumored that Miles Bridges is going to get traded to the Phoenix Suns for DeAndre Adrian, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I got the name wrong, but hopefully hopefully that's a rumor, and hopefully he doesn't get traded because of that. And he tried to say it was pink lemonade in it, but that's some hella pink lemonade. So here's hoping he doesn't, man. Here's hoping that he stops it, because he also raps too, and he plays ball. So it's like, hopefully he doesn't lose. Like, he doesn't do too much of it and we lose him, because he is a good basketball player. And I guess that's it with music. So the final topic of today, it would be me getting back into the Mandalorian.
Whole squad full of fucking killers, I'm a killer too.
Getting back into it, I was halfway through. No, I was on the second to last episode of the first season, and I started watching it. And halfway through me watching, my sister and my niece hopped in to watch with me. Bro, I totally forgot why. My bad. Sorry. I fucking love The Mandalorian. That shit is really fucking cool. He's like, damn. He's an upstanding kind of guy, and he sticks to his own moral code, because I think after the episode where he had to bring that fish lady back to her husband, and he ran into some like inherited Mandalorians, I want to say, he was like, yo, y'all niggas don't take off your fucking helmets, my nigga. Like, that's not part of the fucking code. He even said to a nigga in season 1 where I had to destroy that dragon in that cave, he was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Mandalorians don't take off the mask. And when you look at his backstory, like, that's why I super like about the guy who's the Mandalorian. That shit is really fucking cool. Like, how they like made that character like really likable, and a dad too. And when you get deeper into season 2 and you meet Boba Fett, the nigga that got fucking got ate by that sand monster, when Luke was about to fight his father, Darth Vader. Well, no, when they were on damn, what's that nigga name? I forgot that nigga name. Jabba the Hutt. When they were with Jabba the Hutt, and they had to knock Boba Fett into the sand monster, and they showed him what he looks like now, and he went through it, and he got his armor back. But it was, bro, I'm not done with it, but it was really good watch, man. That shit is super fucking fire. And watching with my niece and my sister was really funny because my sister was asking me, "What the hell is that? Why is Yoda eating the baby eggs?" And I had to explain to her, it's not Yoda. It's like a race of Yoda, and it was super hilarious watching him eat the eggs, and my sister be really disgusted by it, and my niece was like really into it too. Which I think I might need to get a Yoda and a baby shark. But the best part of it was seeing Ahsoka, and damn, the woman playing Ahsoka, fuck. I'm gonna be super fucking pissed because I know that bitch name. Rosario Dawson. I can't believe I forgot her name. Yeah, Rosario Dawson playing fucking Ahsoka, really cool. And since I watched the old Star Wars and Clone Wars when they were all like 2D and 2D and when they went to 3D, and that new Star Wars game where you see Ahsoka come in and help you. No. Was it Ahsoka? Was it a TV show? It was a TV show, Rebels. Or was it? No, I think it was. Yeah, it was Rebels. When she came in and fought Vader, and I think she lost. But like, bro, this shit was so fucking good. Like her coming in, and her using the Force, and her telling the Mandalorian that that the Yoda baby can't be trained by her because of the past mistakes of old Jedi training kids like Anakin and him being Darth Vader. Same thing can happen to fondling. So Ahsoka basically told him he has to raise him in his way. So we might see a Yoda Mandalorian that he must know the way. And I forgot I really am into Star Wars. I'm not into like the lore as I am in anime, but I thoroughly enjoy Star Wars. Not the last three, not the trilogy movies, but I really enjoyed Star Wars, like the other stuff. Like even the prequels are amazing. Like I've been told niggas, the prequels were always good. Niggas was hating. Even before the new trilogy, them shits were fire. But I think the last thing for TV was the Dragon Ball Z trailers that's coming out for superheroes, and bro, that's another one. That's another thing that's got my goat. Like that shit is making it seem like Gohan's going to be like they're going to put Gohan in the top ratings of characters, which he always was supposed to be, because if he would have fucking trained instead of been like a fucking educational flunky, he would have been the shit. But it is what it is. I'm still fucking digging the 3D. I don't care what nobody say. That shit's fire. I like the 3D. I prefer 2D, but if the 3D's done right, I don't mind it. Let's see what else. Broly's in the trailer, and he's obviously in the movie because they showed him, but I don't know for how long. I think it might just be a one like a 15-minute thing. Like, oh no, we're training here, and we might not never see him again. But like I said, who knows? Still gonna watch it. I still gotta watch what other anime movies is coming out. Well, I still gotta see Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I still have to see Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't know. I don't think anything else comes out in anime movie form. Well, no, I'm wrong. There's a bunch of anime coming out. They're redoing Trigun. You Are Not My Uncle. It's like some isekai shit, and it looks creepy, but I'm gonna have to wait until I see it for it to come out. The Judge Vinland Saga's coming out, and it looks like it's going to be more coping instead of him wilding from season 1. So it's going to be I think niggas are still wilding, because in the trailer it looked like niggas was going off and there was major blood spilled. But I think it's a turning point for Thorfinn, and he might ended up being a cool guy instead of like some crazy wacko, killing wacko like he was, which he deserved, which he, in all his right, he deserved to be, because fuck Ashclad, fuck that nigga.
Bitch ass white boy.
But that's all I got for you guys. It was the FGC, the fight game community. We were blessed today. I know you guys are happy, and so am I. So get ready. 2023 is going to be lit, and I cannot fucking wait. So I'll talk to you guys. See you next week, and say la vie.
Yeah, that's right.
Easy, why you doing so?
We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. Yeah.